Hello and welcome. Today we will be discussing the area of a triangle. Now triangles are very similar to squares and rectangles in the sense that they're essentially half of a square. If we cut a square or rectangle in half, we can see it makes two triangles. Now when we talk about finding the area of a square or rectangle, we typically use the equation A is equal to length times width. This could also be interpreted as base times height. Base, height. Now when we look at a triangle, this is exactly the information we'll be needing to find the area. Because the area of a triangle is half of a square, we will say that this is the base and this is the height, and the area is equivalent to half the base times the height. So we end up with our equation A is equal to 1/2 B times H, where B is our base of our triangle and H is the height of our triangle. So let's look at an example. Suppose we have a triangle that looks something like this. It explains to us that we have a height of 3 inches, a base of 2 inches. It asks us to identify our area, given our equation A is equal to 1/2 the base times the height. So given the information we have, we can solve our area. Remember, this is our base, this is our height. So when I plug these values in, my equation should read A equals 1/2 times 2 times 3. Now there's multitudes of ways I can go about solving this equation. Given I'm dealing with multiplication, I can either multiply 1/2 times 2 first, I can do 1/2 times 3, I can do 2 times 3. It's really up to us how we want to solve this. Now for me personally, I'm going to multiply 2 times 3 first because that'll give me a nice even number of 6. And now when I go to multiply 1/2 by 6, I'll find an easy solution of 3 because 6 times 1/2. Well, remember, multiplying fractions and whole numbers, we need to turn our whole number into a fraction. And we just multiply our numerator times our numerator and our denominator times our denominator. This will give me 6/2, which I can simplify to 3. Therefore, the area of this triangle is 3 inches squared. Recall that we are talking about an area of a shape, and therefore our solution needs to be squared. So again, the solution should be A is equal to 3 inches squared. And that is how we find the area of a triangle.